Today I have the honor of interviewing Mr. Vusić, who is religious education teacher and also true role model for civic engagement. He volunteers in many organizations and is encouraging his students to do as well. So, Mr. Vusić, what inspired you to become a volunteer?
I always want to help people and serve community, as well inspire others to same, because I believe the service is deeply connected to my life's profession and calling. I'm teaching religious education and ethics, and I strive to install these values in students I teach.
That's great. In which organizations do you volunteer?
I'm a member of local historical unit of Varaždin Civil Guard, popularly known as Bulgari, and singing in choir of Varaždin Parish of Saint Nicholas of the Bishop, and collaborate with the Varaždin Red Cross. Also, I coordinate most humanitarian activities in Gospodarska škola Varaždin, where I work.
And how has your experience with Red Cross influenced your perspective on helping others?
I believe that working with them for a long time, I feel they influenced on me, and when training me for this, besides working with them, I already have the necessary skills. I graduated from medical school in Varaždin as pharmaceutical technician and completed training as combat medic in Croatian Army.
How have you managed to motivate students to join Red Cross, and what activities have you done so far?
Every year I since started teaching at vocational school of Varaždin, or Gospodarska škola Varaždin. I have been preparing the team for Red Cross youth competition organized by the Croatian Red Cross, and educational and teacher training agency. I teach my students about history of Red Cross, both locally and globally, as well international humanitarian law, humanitarian rights and children's rights. They also learn the scope of Red Cross working and basic first aid procedures. Afterwards, I refer them to people who can complete their volunteer training. Some of them stay at home of the rest of their lives, which makes me happy and proud.
Can you tell us more about the Municipal Historical Guard and its role in preserving cultural heritage?
The Varaždin Civil Guard, popularly known as Bulgari, from the German words Bürger, means citizen, is a historical military unit officially recognized in 1750 by Empress Maria Theresa. Although their roots likely extended further back in 17th century when they defended the city against Ottoman raids, the Empress formalized their status in the city statute. Historical unit considered as armed craftsmen, merchants, and citizens with civic rights who tasked with protecting the city. Cultural and education impact. Today the Bulgari are far more than military relic. Their third symbol of Varaždin, alongside the city coat of arms and flag. Intangible cultural heritage. In 2017, they became the first military organization in Croatia to be listed as protecting UNESCO intangible cultural heritage. Guardian of tradition, their activity preserves the tradition of values of Varaždin civic life through ceremonial duties such as changing the guards in every Saturday in summer and in spring from the city hall.
And what has your experience of singing in the church choir has been so far?
Additional my formal education, I'm graduate theologian and practicing believer or use a song to thank God to everything I'm in my life. This time service do propose. It allows to pray and chant church celebration with my voice, while also strengthening my bond with core members whom consider my brothers and sisters in God.
Can you describe a situation where you helped someone in need?
I once assisted the students at our school who had an epileptic seizure accompanied by convulsion and loss consciousness. During the seizure, moved her away from objects they caused injury. Once the seizure ended, placed her in recovery position and waited for regain consciousness. I provided emotional support until the first aid team arrived. There have been other minor interventions, but I will remember that of the rest of my life.
What did you learn from volunteering, and how has volunteering changed you?
I thought that helping people in distress and need both noble and very rewarding. I believe that serve others, a person grows in their own humanity and becomes better and more completed individual.
What was your best experience while volunteering?
My beautiful experience happened when I was using funds intended for our students in need. On this occasion, I bought some sweets for student younger sister. The look she gave me in that moment was greatest reward for all efforts we, the volunteers, put into collecting funds through the Red Cross Solidarity Action Initiative. It only encouraged me further and strengthened my belief that it is little things that bring the most joy a person.
That is truly beautiful. And what was your biggest challenge?
The biggest challenge was balancing my professional volunteering activities with my work and family commitments. My family supports me, and this shows great understanding.
So what advice would you give to new volunteers?
Volunteering is noblest of human activities and meaningful expression of act of love for God and one's neighbor. The act putting all formal and informal talents in knowledge at the service of the community. Therefore, my dear young friends, will advise you to try it yourselves. Through volunteering, you gain a valuable experience in working with people and can disconnect from screens, which, while being useful tools, gradually distance us from one another.
That's all. Thank you, Mr. Vusić.
Thank you.